I forgot the street we walked on, forgot the number on your door. I can't remember what you wore the night you said you wanted more. But sometimes when the room is quiet, something moves beneath my skin. A certain song, a certain perfume, and suddenly you're here again. Time has softened all the details, taken names away from places. Still there's something deep inside me time could never quite erase. The mind lets go of what it no longer needs, but the heart keeps little pieces hidden underneath. That's what the heart remembers, the things the years forget, the warmth of someone's hand, the first time that we met. The heart remembers what time can't take away. Not every word, not every night, just how somebody made you feel that way. That's what the heart remembers. I don't remember every argument or who was wrong and who was right, but I remember how you held me when my father called that night. I remember Sunday mornings, your bare feet across the floor, the way you'd reach across the table without knowing what for. Funny how the smallest moments are the ones that seem to stay, while all the things we thought important slowly disappear away. I don't want those years returned, I made peace with where they've gone, but forgetting someone completely isn't how the heart moves on. That's what the heart remembers, the things the years forget, the warmth of someone's hand, the first time that we met. The heart remembers what time can't take away. Not every word, not every night, just how somebody made you feel that way. That's what the heart remembers. Maybe memory isn't faithful, maybe time rewrites the scene, maybe we keep only fragments of what everything once meant. But somewhere deeper than remembering, past the photographs and names, there's a place that still recognizes the love, even after everything has changed. That's what the heart remembers, long after love has gone. Not how the story ended, but the place where it belonged. The heart remembers a tenderness, a touch, the way one ordinary person once came to mean so much. I wouldn't bring you back, I wouldn't change my life, but somewhere in this heart of mine, a little piece of us survives. Not waiting, not hurting, just quietly there. That's what the heart remembers. And somehow my heart still knows the rest. We were sitting far too close for two people calling this a friend. Your hand was resting near my knee, and neither one of us would move again. The room had gone completely quiet. Every second stretched too long. You looked at me like you were asking a question without saying one. Feel the moment changing, feel the line beneath our feet. One little move from either one of us, and nothing would stay innocent. You leaned closer, I didn't move away. Then something in the silence made us wait. The night we almost did, but neither heart could define. The night we almost did, your lips were close enough to mine. Funny how the kiss we never had stayed with me for such a long time. The night we almost did. You smiled and looked down slowly. I reached for something on the table. We both pretended nothing happened, though pretending wasn't very stable. Then you laughed about the music. I said something I don't recall. Anything to make the room feel normal, anything to break the fall. When you left, you held me longer than a simple goodbye should last. And I stood there in the doorway, wondering what we'd almost had. Maybe stopping was the right thing, maybe fear just got its way. Either way, that unfinished moment never completely went away. The night we almost did, almost crossed that little line, almost let desire decide what neither heart could define. The night we almost did, your lips were close enough to mine. Funny how the kiss we never had stayed with me for such a long time. The night we almost did. Years went by, we loved other people, built our lives in separate ways. But sometimes I still remember how your face looked from inches away. I don't wish we'd done it differently. I don't need to change the past. There's just something about a door never opened that keeps you wondering what was behind it. The night we almost did, maybe almost was enough. Maybe what made it unforgettable was never knowing what it was. The night we almost did, still untouched by what came next. No morning after how close we came. You've been standing by the window, pretending not to look my way. I've been talking to somebody without hearing what they say. Every time our eyes meet briefly, you turn yours somewhere else. But there's something in that little smile you're having trouble keeping to yourself. We could spend the whole night wondering who will make the first move, but I already know exactly where I'd rather have you. That distance looks good on nobody. Why don't you come a little closer to me? You look better in my arms, better than across the room, better close enough to feel what your eyes have wanted to do. You look better in my arms, where I don't have to imagine your touch. Come a little closer, baby. We've been looking long enough. You look better, better in my arms. Now you're sitting here beside me, close enough to catch your scent. Your knee is barely touching mine, and neither one moves an inch. You ask me what I'm thinking, I could tell you something safe, but the truth is I've been wondering how your lips might taste. There's no need to call it anything, there's no future we must plan. Tonight I'm only interested in where you're going to put those hands. You can keep pretending there's nothing going on, but your eyes have been telling mine something different all night long. You look better in my arms, better than across the room, better close enough to feel what your eyes have wanted to do. You look better in my arms, where I don't have to imagine your touch. Come a little closer, baby. We've been looking long enough. You look better, better in my arms. Don't hurry, I like this part, that little space before a spark. Your hand moves closer, mine doesn't move away. No promises, no questions, nothing we need to explain. Just stop standing over there like you don't already know. You look better in my arms. Now I know I wasn't wrong. Something about the way you fit here feels like where you belong. You look better in my arms, and I like the view from here. No more looking from a distance, no more wondering what we'd feel. Come closer, stay close, let the whole room disappear. You look better, so much better in my arms. disappear for half the week. Don't tell me that you miss me if you don't know what you mean. I've spent enough of my life reading words somebody left between. I can handle any answer, I can take an honest no. What I won't do anymore is chase what someone will not show. If you're unsure, tell me you're unsure. If you want me, say it plain. I don't need another mystery calling itself romance again. Don't make me guess what honesty could say. Don't give me half your heart, then pull the other half away. Don't make me guess if I'm somebody that you want. Come closer or let me go, but don't keep me somewhere in between. Don't make me guess. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need a guarantee. I just need to know the person standing here is choosing me. You can tell me you're afraid, you can tell me you need time. Truth has never scared me half as much as wondering what's on your mind. And if somebody else is waiting, if your heart is somewhere new, don't protect me with a silence. Give me something I can use. I would rather hear the truth and have one difficult night than spend another month trying to turn confusion into something right. Don't make me guess what honesty could say. Don't give me half your heart and pull the other half away. Don't make me guess if I'm somebody that you want. Come closer or let me go, but don't keep me somewhere in between. Don't make me guess. Say yes, say no, say you're frightened, say you don't know. Tell me you're falling, tell me you're leaving. Anything real is better than wondering. I'm too grown to translate silence, too wise to romanticize doubt. If you want into my life, use the door. If you want out, walk out, walk out. Don't make me guess what your heart already knows. If you love me, let it show. If you don't, then let me go. Don't make me guess how much of you belongs with me. I want a love that speaks clearly, a love I don't have to read between every line to see. No, maybe, no, almost, no beautiful confusion left to interpret. Just tell me the truth, whatever it is. Don't make me guess. Look at me, take your time, then say what you came here to say. I can handle the truth, I won't live inside a question. I used to call it love whenever someone made me ache. Thought the harder I was falling, the more there had to be at stake. mistook being wanted for somebody knowing me, mistook the fear of losing someone for the place I ought to be. But time has taught me slowly what my younger heart allowed. I couldn't see it then, but I know the difference now. There are feelings that feel powerful only because they hurt. There are people who can want your body without knowing what you're worth. I know the difference now between desire and devotion, between a heart that's truly open and a beautiful commotion. I know the difference now between missing and belonging, between somebody keeping me guessing and somebody choosing me. It took some tears, it took some time, but I know the difference now. I know silence isn't always peace, and jealousy isn't care. I know somebody saying forever doesn't mean they'll still be there. I know loneliness can whisper that the wrong arms feel like home, and sometimes what you're missing isn't them, it's not wanting to be alone. I don't blame the woman I was. She loved the best she knew how. She had to live through every lesson so I could know the difference now. I don't need a perfect lover, I don't need a perfect life. I just need a love that doesn't make confusion feel exciting. I know the difference now between desire and devotion, between a heart that's truly open and a beautiful commotion. I know the difference now between missing and belonging, between somebody keeping me guessing and somebody choosing me. It took some tears, it took some time, but I know the difference now. Wanting you isn't needing you, forgiving you isn't going back, chemistry isn't destiny, and passion isn't proof that something lasts. Love doesn't always race my heart, sometimes it slows it down. Maybe that's the greatest lesson. I know the difference now. I know the difference now between being held and being safe, between somebody loving my attention and somebody loving my ways. I know the difference now between giving and disappearing. Real love doesn't make me smaller just to keep somebody near me. So if love comes again, I'll recognize the sound. I don't need another lesson. I know the difference now. No bitterness, just wisdom. No regret, just time. I love the way I knew how then, and now I know better. I know the difference now. Nobody knows this side of me. Everybody thinks I'm certain, like I always know the way. I can walk into a crowded room and never look afraid. I know how to keep things graceful, how to smile and carry on. I've become so good at looking strong, they forget I can be wrong. But when the evening closes and there's no one left to see, I become another woman only you have learned to read. You know the silence behind my confidence. You know the places where my strength ends. Nobody knows this side of me, the woman underneath, the one who gets afraid sometimes, the one who needs to breathe. Nobody knows this side of me, the softer things I hide. The whole world knows my strength, but you know what lives behind it. Nobody knows this side of me. You know I cry at old movies, though I never tell my friends. You know I worry about tomorrow when the daylight starts to end. You know sometimes I need holding without explaining what went wrong, and sometimes I need an empty room to find my way back to being strong. You see me without answers, without makeup, without pride, and somehow being fully seen has never made me wanna hide. You never use my weakness to make yourself feel strong. You simply sit beside me until the feeling's gone. Nobody knows this side of me, the woman underneath, the one who gets afraid sometimes, the one who needs to breathe. Nobody knows this side of me, the softer things I hide. know what years will do. Don't build castles out of promises just because tonight feels true. I've heard lovers speak in lifetimes, then become strangers by the spring. I'd rather have one honest moment than a vow that doesn't mean a thing. So don't give me all tomorrow, give me what you feel today. If your heart still wants to be here, that's enough reason to stay. We don't have to know the ending to believe in what we found. Just don't leave because you're frightened of how much you want me now. Stay until the feeling changes. Stay while staying still feels right. Stay while your hand reaches for me in the middle of the night. Don't promise me forever, don't swear we'll never rearrange. Just love me while your love is honest. Stay until the feeling changes. Maybe years will make us stronger, maybe life will pull apart all the plans we never made and all the places of the heart. Maybe one day we'll wake different and the truth will quietly show. If that morning ever finds us, I won't ask you not to go. But don't leave a love that's living just because someday it might end. We lose too many beautiful things trying not to lose again. Nothing real becomes less precious just because it cannot stay. Sometimes love deserves a lifetime, sometimes love deserves today. Stay until the feeling changes. Stay while staying still feels right. Stay while your hand reaches for me in the middle of the night. Don't promise me forever, don't swear we'll never rearrange. Just love me while your love is honest. Stay until the feeling changes. And if the feeling never changes, then stay, stay through silver in our hair, through all the ordinary years. Stay because you still want me, not because you're scared to leave. And if your heart stops choosing mine, tell me gently, tell me true. I'd rather lose an honest love than spend forever holding someone who already let me go. Stay until the feeling changes, or stay until our final day. We don't need to know which one to love each other anyway. Stay because tonight you want me. Stay because I want you to. Tomorrow doesn't need an answer. Tonight we if it never does, stay with me. Don't promise forever, just reach for my hand. Tomorrow can speak when tomorrow comes. You were leaving for the city, I was finally finding mine. You had doors that needed opening, I had dreams I couldn't leave behind. Neither one of us was careless, neither one was untrue. There was simply too much living, pulling me away from you. We tried to make the distance smaller, tried to make the calendars align. But sometimes love can be exactly right and still arrive at the wrong time. There was nobody to blame, no secret we could find, just two hearts moving perfectly in two different lives. We had the right love, the wrong time, the right heart, the right touch, the wrong place in our lives. If we'd met a little later, maybe everything would align. We had everything love needed, except the right time. There were nights we talked for hours about the life we might have made. A little house, an open kitchen, somewhere neither had to change. But your future needed movement, mine had finally grown some roots. And loving you could never mean asking you to stop being you. So we kissed beside the doorway, both pretending we'd be fine. There are goodbyes caused by broken hearts, and some are caused by time. Maybe that's what hurt the deepest. Nothing between us went wrong. There was still love in the room when we decided to move on. your voice so careful. Every word is cool and clean. You talk about the weather like there's nothing in between. You never move too close to me, never let your hands betray. But every time I turn around, your eyes forget to look away. You can hide behind your manners, you can keep your distance straight. But there's one part of you tonight that doesn't know how to behave. Your lips can keep a secret, your hands can learn to wait. But there's something in your eyes you can't persuade. Your eyes give you away, they tell me everything your mouth is scared to say. Every time you look at me, I see desire you can't explain. You can keep pretending nothing's happening this way. But baby, your eyes give you away. I catch you watching when I'm laughing, then you quickly turn your head. You find another conversation, but I already know what you said. Without a single word between us, you've been talking all night long. And every little glance you give me makes your careful story wrong. Maybe you think I haven't noticed, maybe you think I'm unaware, but I can feel your attention before I even know you're there. You can tell yourself it's only curiosity, but curiosity doesn't look at somebody the way you look at me. Your eyes give you away, they tell me everything your mouth is scared to say. Every time you look at me, I see desire you can't explain. You can keep pretending nothing's happening this way. But baby, your eyes give you away. Come close, don't explain. I don't need a confession with my name. Just look at me the way you've been looking when you thought I couldn't see. And if I'm wrong, turn away. But if I'm right, stay. Your eyes give you away, and now you're standing close enough. There's nowhere left to gaze. You don't have to say you want me, I can read it on your face. Every careful little secret is disappearing in this space. Your lips still haven't told me, but your eyes have said enough. Your eyes give you away. Don't look down, not now. Look at me there. That's exactly what I thought. I thought the years might quiet me, take the rhythm from my feet. Thought I'd trade the midnight dancing for a life a little more discreet. I've watched seasons change my mirror, put some silver in my hair. But tonight an old song found me, and my body met it there. I turned the volume higher, moved the table from the floor. Funny how one little bass line made me feel 25 once more. Time can change the face I'm wearing, but it hasn't changed the beat. There's a younger kind of feeling still alive inside of me. There's still music in me, still a rhythm in my soul, still a little fire that wakes up when the midnight starts to roll. There's still music in me, still some dancing left to do, still a heart that can get foolish, still a heart that can love new. Let the years keep moving, I'm not finished, can't you see? There's still music, still music in me. I've said goodbye to people I once thought would always stay. I've watched dreams become memories, watched some memories fade away. But losing never took the color from every morning yet to come. There's still wine I haven't tasted, still 1,000 songs unsung. Maybe love will find me later, maybe love has done enough. Either way, I won't stop living just because I've known some loss. I don't need to turn the clock back, I like who I've grown to be. Every year has added something to the rhythm inside me. There's still music in me, still a rhythm in my soul, still a little fire that wakes up when the midnight starts to roll. There's still music in me, still some dancing left to do, still a heart that can get foolish, still a heart that can love new. Let the years keep moving, I'm not finished, can't you see? There's still music, still music in me. Put on something with a bass line, open up the windows wide, let the neighbors hear me laughing, let the whole world know I'm still alive. I don't need my younger body, I don't need my younger dreams. I know better what I want now, and I know exactly what freedom means. So pour another glass, move the chair, turn it up, I'm going nowhere. There's still music in me, and it gets sweeter with the years. Every heartbreak changed the melody, every joy is still in here. There's still music in me, still some nights I haven't seen, still some kisses waiting somewhere, still some places I could be. I'm not living in the past, there's too much future left for me. Let the record keep on turning, let my heart stay young and free. There's still music, still music. tonight. I still remember how to dance. I had mornings that were peaceful, I had evenings of my own. I could fill an empty weekend without wishing someone home. I had friends who knew my stories, I had places I could go. I wasn't waiting for a lover to make my life feel whole. And you came without a warning, not to rescue, not to save. You simply made a good life sweeter in 100 little ways. I wasn't empty when you found me, I wasn't searching for a cure. Maybe that's what makes this feeling something I can trust a little more. I was fine before you, I had everything I need. I knew how to make myself happy, I knew how to let myself breathe. I was fine before you, that's why I know this love is true. I don't stay because I need you, I stay because I choose you. I could sleep across the whole bed, take a journey on my own, buy myself the flowers, dance around an empty home. I knew how to fix my bad days, how to carry my own heart. You didn't put me back together, I was never torn apart. But now I like your shoes beside mine, like your laughter down the hall. Funny how somebody can add so much without completing you at all. You don't fill an empty space, you simply have a place inside a life that already had a shape. I was fine before you, I had everything I need. I knew how to make myself happy, I knew how to let myself breathe. I was fine before you, that's why I know this love is true. I don't stay because I need you, I stay because I choose you. If love means needing someone just to make it through the day, then maybe what I feel for you is something better anyway. Because I can stand without you, I just like standing next to you. I can dream without you. exactly why I know I love you. I didn't need saving, I didn't need a home. I had one, then you walked in, and somehow home got warmer. I would choose this life again. If I could meet the girl I used to be, standing at the starting line, I wouldn't tell her where the road would turn, or which hearts would change her mind. I wouldn't warn her about the leaving, wouldn't name the doors that close. Some things only become wisdom when you're brave enough to live them on your own. There were roads I took too quickly, there were years I couldn't understand, but every wrong direction still brought me here, to where I am. I wouldn't erase the sorrow just to make the story clean, because losing some of what I wanted taught me what I really need. I would choose this life again, every beginning, every end, every heart that couldn't keep me, every stranger who became a friend. I'd choose the laughter, choose the tears, choose every road that brought me here. If I could live it all again, I would choose this life again. I choose the man who broke my heart once, because he taught me when to leave. I choose the one who loved me gently, because he taught me to receive. I choose the nights I spent alone, when I thought loneliness would win. That's where I learned an empty room can still be somewhere peace begins. I choose the dreams that never happened, and the ones that carried me. Some doors were never meant to open, some closed doors set me free. There were days I asked the heavens why the answer had to hurt. Now I know some disappointments were quietly doing better work. I would choose this life again, every beginning, every end, every heart that couldn't keep me, every stranger who became a friend. I choose the laughter, choose the tears, choose every road that brought me here. If I could live it all again, I would choose this life again. Give me every wrinkle, give me every scar, give me every foolish night that taught me who we really are. Give me all the photographs where younger eyes look back at me. I don't envy that young woman, she was still becoming who I finally learned to be. And if I could whisper something into her uncertain ear, I'd say, keep going, there's so much beauty waiting here. I would choose this life again, not because I I choose it all again. The same heart, the same roads, the same mistakes, the same soul. If this is the life that made me who I am, then yes, I choose this life again.